Subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button. Click the bell button and enjoy the latest uploads from our channel.
Hello guys, my name is Hassan and I'm going to give you a short introduction about psychology, and I'm going to tell you about what are the main perspectives of psychology. So let's start with the definition of psychology. The scientific study of a human brain and mental processes and emotions. So basically there are 7 main perspectives of psychology. The number 1 is psychodynamic, the number 2 is behavioral, number 3 is humanistic, number 4 is cognitive, number 5 is biological, number 6 is evolutionary, and number 7 is sociocultural. So let's start with the main emphasis of psychodynamic. Unconscious dynamic motives, conflicts, and past experiences. So let's get on the sample research question. So the question would be, how do adult personality traits or psychological problems reflect unconscious process and early childhood experience? Let's move on to behavioral. What are the major emphases? Its major emphasis is objective, observable, environmental influences on our behavior, stimulus responses, relationships, and consequences for behavior. Let's move on to humanistic. Its major emphasis: free will, self-actualization, and human nature as naturally positive as growth seeking. Let's move on to cognitive. Cognitive, I remember the easier way to remember cognitive, it would be, the cognitive basically means is something that you think, something related to your thinking, and its major emphasis is thinking, perceiving, problem solving, memory, language, information process, like how I told you about. It deals with the thinking and stuff. Let's move on to biological. Biological main emphasis would be genetic and biological process in the brain and other parts of the nervous system. As we know, it deals with the life, so it's biological. Let's move on to evolutionary. Evolutionary, we know evolution, about the stuff, the ancestors. So its major emphasis would be natural selection, adoption, and evolution of behavioral and mental process. Let's move on to social culture, social interaction and the culture determinants of the behavior and the mental process, and how a human being behave in a society according to its culture, like how it's being preserved. And I think that's pretty much it. Thank you.